Welcome back to the channel. My name's Big John. We finally got a little break in the weather and everything else going on, so we're going to do some videos today. The first video we're going to talk about is referred to as the Tueller Drill. This was developed by a gentleman by the name of Dennis Tueller back, I believe it was in the 70s. And it was related to law enforcement. What it amounted to was a law enforcement officer shot a man. He had an impact weapon. I don't remember if it was a knife, screwdriver, whatever. But what Dennis Tueller looked at was that the average individual could cover 21 feet, 7 yards in a second and a half, which was what the average law enforcement officer could do for a draw stroke. And so the idea was, even if a person had an impact weapon, it didn't have to be a firearm, whether it was a knife, a screwdriver, a claw hammer, tomahawk. If roughly was in the neighborhood of 21 feet, he was as great a threat as the person with a handgun at that distance or further. Now, this is not a hard and fast rule. This doesn't mean that a person has to be within 21 feet of you before you could engage. That would depend, like if, in my case, we're carrying concealed. What is your draw stroke to a first shot under stress without a warm-up? Also realizing that most people, the old joke is, what's a person do after he's shot with a handgun? The same thing he was doing before he was shot with a handgun. They're terrible fight stoppers. But that's the concept of what we need to look at as far as distances that we need to be careful about. So what we're going to do, Virginia's going to watch the camera. And I'm roughly, I just paced it off. I'm not sure I'm exactly 21 feet, but I'm in the neighborhood. And I'm going to let this be as a drill for y'all, where you could actually use this, where you're doing your dry fire or whatever. Can you get from concealed carry, cold, no warm-ups, a draw stroke with a good sight picture, good sight alignment, and trigger press before I can get to the camera? So, my family being in Kentucky, well, actually before it became a state, and then my mother's family being from around York in England with a history of Vikings, we're going to use a hand axe or a tomahawk. So I'm going to try not to knock the camera over or hit Virginia. So if y'all are ready, here we go. No. Now, I don't know how fast that is. I didn't time myself. I'll look at the video and maybe we can get an idea there. Say we're in the neighborhood of 2 seconds for a fat old white man. That's what we're looking at. Don't think just because they have an impact weapon and you have some distance that you're automatically okay. Yeah, they're still a threat. All right, now we're going to do some more videos kind of elaborating on this, but comments, questions, criticism, let me know. If I can help you, give me a holler, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.